Blue got a full cage remodel today. We swapped out his big water dish for a 18 by 18 inch corner dish. Remounted his basking rock on some larger logs. So he's got that nice hammock bowl shaped basking rock. And the big water dish we repurposed into a den. He's got this big 8-inch by 8-inch entry. I don't think he'll ever get too fat to fit in that. And then inside, he has as much space as that water dish. It takes up about 1/3 of his cage. It's about 12 inches tall. Got some bracing up there. It's all rubber lined. And this goes all the way back to the back of his cage, underneath these rocks. I laid the rocks on there and covered it in the dirt to kind of bury it. So he has his own personal giant hide. And underneath his basking rock, the reason I have it set on these logs instead of just stacked rocks is so he has walk space underneath it all over the place. He got kind of mad at me, the camera got too close. But all underneath his basking rock, he has walk space and travel space. He can walk all over underneath on top of his hide. And like I said, underneath his hide, he has tons of space. So we kind of opened up the walk space in his cage, and he's loving it. He does miss his bathtub though. He's sat in that water dish and looked kind of sad about not having a bigger one. But I think this will be better for as big as he's getting. Especially since he's going to get much bigger. So that's Blue's cage remodel. He seems happy with it. He has more space to walk around, and there he goes into his water dish again. He loved that big water dish, but I think he'll like it better as a giant hide. He slept in his hide, and when he wants to cool down, he went into his hide. So I think he'll like this big spacious hide much better long term. And while I was remodeling the cage, for half of the remodel, he was in the cage, so he got to catch a bunch of dubia roaches that came out from under the logs and rocks that had been hiding. So he's kind of on the prowl, still excited for food. I just remodeled your cage for you to hang out in and gave you more space, and all you want is out. Just cleaned the glass, and he's already been getting mud all over it. Good boy, Blue. Stay tuned for some training videos, and I'm going to be doing a good video on the new discoveries involving cognitive function in reptiles.